What could he have done? His body beaten and broken. For all the lies that she had spun, and I thought she was a mother, a protector, had our best intention. Discover the only prized possessions. Oh, I dream of days when I see what's outside. Run on greener pastures and leave this all behind. We will run far away. You don't have to be so afraid. We will climb out together. I won't leave you behind, no matter how bad the weather. The clouds trail up my mind, and never extinguish the fires. Lay them to rest, leaving the hope that's been deeply suppressed. Numbered, but we will refuse. We will let them be the ones to choose. In the days when I see what's outside, run on greener pastures and leave this all behind. We will run far away. You don't have to be so afraid. Just close your eyes for me and breathe. Just close your eyes for me and breathe. I dreamed of days when I see what's outside. Leave this all behind. The fear consumes the hope you'll have inside. Lean on me and I'll cast all those doubts from your mind. We will run far away. You don't have to be so afraid. We will run far away. We don't have to be so afraid. We will run far away. Have to be so afraid. You don't have to be so afraid. What's going on, everybody? Hello. It is Tuesday, going on Wednesday. I am terribly sorry if I sound incredibly tired. my silly ass thought it was a good idea after eating to take a quick nap. And that was a bad idea because now I feel so damn tired and I'm late. So there's that. I have absolutely no game plan tonight. I don't know what to play or do. So we're just gonna kind of freeball it. Yeah, I was totally fine. And I was staying up to fix my sleep schedule and everything, Chogi. I did everything. And then I ate tacos and I was like, yeah, I could probably get like a 2-hour nap in. I did. I definitely did. But yeah. Hi, Lizard. Welcome in. And good to see you. Hi, Sonic Bro. What's up? I was totally able to stay awake, but I was like, you know what? I have some time. I could squeeze a nap in there. Bad idea. Warp. Hi, Keishan. Hi, Keishan. What's up? Alright, Mariano. I'm bad at multiplayers. Welcome in. Got the wood stove blast and so do we. It's really cold too. I feel you. Hi, P. Hi, Matt. Hi, Nikki. Hi, P. Yeah. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing tonight. So we're just gonna kind of do whatever. I didn't have a bellyache today. I felt really good today. I got paid today. I got tacos today. I slept pretty well. I feel pretty good. I just wish that if I was going to have a nap, I wish I had decided on it sooner, because I was feeling the urge, like, you know, hi Malik. I was feeling the urge to nap like an hour before. I was like indecisive. I was like, should I nap? Should I, like, what, should I do that? I don't know. I don't know if I should. And then I waited like until it was an hour and 30 minutes before stream. More like 2 hours. And you know, it'd be like that though. Don't mind my PFP, okay? I didn't think anything of it. It's a freaking eyeball, buddy. No biggie. What up, junk guy? So how did it feel to have your torso basically erased, referring to your recent comic? Oh, yeah, okay. You know what? To be honest, I completely forgot I made that. I had already started on a part 2. It was kind of an excuse for me to to draw like the next iteration of me. And I'm really liking it. I think it's really cool. You're also an eyeball? Oh, hell yeah. Man, I'm so sniffly. Yeah, I'm sorry I started so late, guys. I started like a whole 2 hours and 30 minutes late. That's really bad. So tonight's probably not going to be as long of a stream. What the fuck? But it's okay, it'd be like that, it's good. Yeah. It's a good stuff. Hey, what up, an Eskimo? I've noticed that everyone's been playing Code Vein 2 as well. Glad to hear from you. Yeah! I haven't seen that evil haze for a while. I remember you talking about how she went around the Hazyverse giving other hazies. Yes! Except that this next version of me that I'm gonna be drawing is a version of me well, I can't say I've never drawn. I've drawn a version of this character before. However, I'm really excited to like draw this variation. It's gonna be pretty cool. May I talk to you later? No. Yo, what up, Chungus? What's up? Tacos were involved, so no apologies are necessary. It was inevitable. Dude, I didn't even mean to food coma. I didn't mean to. Secret staycation, yeah, buddy. Not gonna ask? Yeah, no. Better to not. Yeah, I got hungry reading those messages. Dude, I was like, you know what? I'm feeling very snacky today. I'm feeling very good today. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see who's having food out right now. It's cold, but it's not storming like it was yesterday. And then I saw, and I was never able to get delivery for taco stuff. And then today, for some reason, taco stuff was available. So I was like, oh my god, I gotta act on this. Excuse me. So I got taco and I ate taco. Also, my hair is freaking out. Sorry. My body is all kinds of like rejecting me tonight. Yeah, it's been hella weird. I agree, Keishan. It's been a weird like week. Tacos will give you diarrhea. That's epic, bro. The power of Taco Tuesday, bro. I haven't had tacos in so long. I was able to get like tacos for like the first time in ages, and for the first time in ages, I was able to deliver or get it delivered. I was like, yeah, okay, no, I please, yes, Taco Tuesday, baby. They spiked your tacos. They had to have, bro. To be fair though, I ate a lot. I ate a lot of tacos. Torta for me. Put a tortellini for dinner. Yeah, Chungus. You literally made Taco Tuesday for yourself. You know what's funny? I ended up making that post that I did today and everything, completely forgetting that it was Tuesday. So I forgot to put Taco Tuesday, and by the time the post was on there, it was too late. I couldn't do anything about it. Is that why you coughed? Yes. Did you get sleepy when you were full? Yeah, I was a little eepy. Like I ended up eating my food, felt a teeny bit of the food come up, but I was like enduring through it. And then I looked at my phone and looked at the time. I was like, I could get like a good 4-hour nap if I go to sleep right now before stream. I ended up thinking about that for 2 hours, so I only got like 2 hours of nap time, and now I'm 2 hours late. So yeah, it's a song. Joe, I won't crash rolling high. Put your money on the dice, roll the die. So good. I love sushi. I haven't had sushi in a while though. Peckish? Yeah, I'm gonna get hungry for tacos here in a bit too. Hi, Stars! Chicken sushi? I've never had chicken sushi before. I've had... my favorite sushi ever is salmon rolls. I love salmon rolls. Yeah, it's the chuggy! It's the chuggy! Nar. Yeah, it's been a long time. I got like eel rolls at 1.2 and dragon rolls. They were pretty good. But I went to the neighbor's house. I can't even play Roblox. Good, you don't want to play Roblox right now anyway. It's full of nothing but creeps. Need a tickle? No! Hey, what up, Platinum? Have you ever heard about the DLC for Sparking Zero? Yes! Surprisingly, they're adding a lot. They're adding some new characters, some new maps that people really wanted, and a few other fixes. And outfits for people. It was really cool. Spicy tuna, those are really good too. I agree, spicy tuna rolls are good. I might play some Sparking Zero again, it's been a little too long. Stay away, autocorrect, you smell like rotten vomit. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? The right way to tell you. I was thinking of doing rivals, but like some of my other homies are doing stuff. And thus I will not. I started a few other really cool games. There's a game called AI Limit, which is a anime souls like barp. Good part of the diet, must have lost like 4 pounds. Dude, when I was in New York for a while, almost every day it was like rice, some kind of protein like meat, and vegetable. And I ate that for almost every meal, and it was so fantastic. I loved it. Apart from like occasional meals of separate other stuff every time or every now and again, it was so good. Hi Loki. Skill issue. Hi Etch, what up? I wish I could live up there. At the same time, though, cost of living up there is ridiculous and way overpriced. I can't clear my throat, bro. I would play some Final Fantasy, but Final Fantasy decided to just recently get rid of all of my keybinds, my HUD, and set them all back to default. So now I have to go in there, switch everything back. I managed to switch it back to a previous one, so I had to. It was like back when I first played the game. So now I have to. I'm getting so heated. I have to burp, and my hair is growing. Burp. You know what? Why don't we be OG Hazy today, huh? Ba. The fuck. But yeah, man. Now it's like I have to go and look at my current keybinds and HUD now, remake it while looking at a stream VOD, and then save a backup to it so I don't ever lose it again. Living in the New York State specifically, or New York City? Near city. Not in city, but near city. I lived there for a period of time. Is it 66 He's dead at the moment. Lore-wise, I guess so. Oh, you know what? Here, let's look at that comic, actually. I don't think I can drag and drop art on here anymore. I'll shine your horns. I think they're gold. It really is interesting, isn't it? Looking at actual like VTuber me, and that cool. It's like the anomaly. You almost never see the normal me nowadays. What up, butterfly? Yeah, New York's crazy. Pretty, but crazy. Everybody up there was insane. What was I doing? I brain farted. Oh, comic. Let me see here. Hey, it worked! I didn't have to make a separate thing. Nice. With the real world. Okay. Okay. So. I, on a whim, decided to make this one morning because I had the idea, and I was like, I already did something like this with a comic, why don't I do one of me? And it's a lot more rushed than I could have wanted it to be, but I already have a part 2 in my brain and how I want it to go. And yeah, no, it's I couldn't think of a villain archetype, so I went with like posh jerk. Or I need to find a male voice so that I may get someone to voice this guy, and then a girl friend to help me voice this lady right here. And then I'm gonna make like a quick motion gif about, or video about all of this. I was kind of spot on with my expressions. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm a lot more on it with my expressions for this comic than I was with the last little miniature comic that I did. Oh man, it was so good. Like look at my face right there. My character is terrified. Reality is I thought it was really neat. Milger Rising vibes. Oh hell yeah, that's awesome. I was imagining what this part right here would look like, this middle bit, as you guys can see, not see my mouse at all, like hovering over this. Why not do the characters voices yourself? I could, but there's I could do a very variety of like higher and deep and high voices. Like I could totally do it, but you would probably be able to pick me out, and I figured why not get somebody else to kind of help with it, you know? So, like, I feel like this part would be like slow-mo, and then boom. And then, you know, villain monologue. It's like one of those moments in like a show where a villain wins, but it's not like the actual ending of the you know, the show. You know, there is a moment in which the hero comes back in some way. And then of course you get the villain who kind of loses that cool demeanor. Very posh. Very I probably could have just hit fit to screen, but I didn't, like a ding dong. But yeah. And then my eyes kind of look a little human. Which, to be honest with you, is just me forgetting to color the sclera. But it fits because my powers were nullified, so it looks more human. Right here. Won't have any tummy aches. Yes. How many VAs are you looking for? Just 2. A guy and a woman. How many things I've seen? Indeed. Yeah, it's like, oh, okay. I've had these abilities engraved into my being since the day I was conceived. But you could just turn them off, I guess. It's fine. The expressions are great, thank you. Yeah, I went from incredibly cocky to, like, I don't know, this version of me is like the other version of me, like this one right here. But we're pretty much the same person, it's just one is a little bit slightly different. It's like a multiverse type thing. So naturally they have the same abilities, like healing. So, and thank you, I was really excited for that too. True, that was more of a meme. This way? Yeah, brother. It's true. I want to get a reel done. I want to really, really bad. Stream Rivals and save me from this hell, please. I was going to, but I don't know what my buddy Vaughn is up to. I think he's busy. It just seems so cool. It is. It is a lot of cool and a lot of fun. I feel like I feel like if I made a reel now, my 30s could probably really work for VA stuff. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Chogi. It's just the girl Mary only says like 2 lines, and then they're not that big. No suffer stars. Poor Ragos. Yeah, poor Ragos, man. Ragos, who are you playing with right now? Ability, kick up the feel for revenge, maybe? Here, I'll show you guys what I was cooking with. I just want to help. Well, I would always and forever would love the Chogi help. The Chogi help is always lovely, and I would adore to have the Chogi to do the things and stuffs. Because the Chogi is an unstoppable being full of chaos. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a spoiler. Don't look, but look. Don't look, but look. Okay, don't look, but look. Don't look, but look. Okay, don't look, but look. Hi, Jared. My voice is going crazy tonight. Yeah, I agree, Sonic Bro. He does look like he would have a British accent. Look, but don't look. Audition time, Chuggy. Look, but don't look. Alright. Look, but don't look. I'm gonna put this on screen and it's gonna show like the whole image anyway, so... Look, it's a first... Alright, look, this is a first concept, okay? This is a first concept. Alright, alright. I've been abducted by the government. And I've been taken and turned into something I do not want. So essentially the idea for the next comic is some government officials have been watching me for a while. They take my body before my friends can recover my body. and they end up using me, and the next arc is essentially my friend, or the next comic is essentially my friends going to get me back. Yeah, Metal Gear. Yeah. Someone mentioned Metal Gear earlier, and yeah, Rules of Nature. So yeah, this is just I need more comic, bro. I'm really excited. I have the entire thing mapped out in my brain. This was very quick, so I have to do another draft of this where it doesn't. This is just a sketch. I want to do an actual drawing. A stranger I remain. Dude, I pulled from like 7 different sources, and there's still a chest piece that I can put on that you guys haven't seen. That's like a full armor piece. And what's gonna happen is my brain is gonna be more like machine at first, and it's gonna take more convincing of the homies to bring me back. But the comics are gonna be more of a general like idea of these things, not necessarily gonna be fully fledged, you know. Yeah, kind of like RoboCop. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I got a little tail. Except, like I said, I've drawn various different Robo-Me's in the past. But, looks fire. Thank you, Chucky Nook. Standing here, I realize that my tummy is hungry. Stuck in this weird test tube. I don't have any funny move. Yeah. So like, as of this point here, since my body is kind of passed on in a way, it still has the essence of my powers, but it's essentially just a loving meat sack in a more robotic suit. So the suit's able to harness my undead abilities and turn me into this. I also have a more casual version that's in the works, so it's like, oh, what do I look like with all this battle armor off, you know, and with the visor down, you know, the riding fellow Metal Gear, yeah, nano machines, son. You need to get the green LED, yeah, that's because this is the goo that lies within. I can really change it into a weapon. It's a gray fox too. It looks like your current model, but the Metal Godzilla version. Yeah, dude. Have you noticed that my hair is black as well? It's not white anymore. Ah. Hi, I've been torn in half, and at first I'm going to be a metal being, in which I am going to be confused because programming is taking a part of my brain, in which case the government is going to try to turn me against my friends who are also their own special unit of secret class people who are affiliated without the government, and therefore the government knows we exist but won't interfere because we do good work and manage to capitalize on stealing my body quickly before my friends who also have superhuman abilities could come and retrieve me, and thus they become shocked to figure out who took me. But it's too late. By the time they find me, they've already turned me into a secret Black Ops Special Forces unit that is under their control and therefore able to receive commands and use powers. Visor comes down? Yes! Like I said, I'm still messing with the design. How does your boob window improve your fight capabilities? Well, I have a waist piece. You guys can't see it, but I have the doodle. And I made that before I made this midsection, and it kind of like goes on top of this. This waist piece is actually the more casual side of things with the chest. I don't know what I'm doing with the feet. The feet are a work in progress. A cape? No. This is meant to be like a special forces, like, you know, like how in not Deja Vu, Jamais Vu? Is that what the mission is called in Ground Zeroes, where Raiden kills the body snatchers? He's like a stealth machine. Jamais-vu. I think it's called Jamais-vu. The fuck? The fuck? Yes, me too, yes. That's where my feet are from. My big old feet are from Mewtwo. Except they're from Halo. I tried to mimic like robotic dragon feet, make some Spartan feet, and then the joints are the same. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't show you guys the... Why don't I just show you the whole sketch? You're definitely gonna think Raiden after... it's very... Okay, look, it's very much like teenager draws in their notepad type deal, type meme, okay? But look, there's a method to my madness, okay? Look. I promise, look, they're just sketches, but look. Look. See, that's the waist piece that goes on here. Little arm blade. Got me grinning when you said that. Look. Tell me to next boy. Yes. They're just doodles. I was actually watching The Dark Knight while I was making this. So yes. I pulled from a bunch of different mech blending sources too. I would love to commission somebody who specializes in drawing mechs and do it. Thank you, Chungus. You telling me you're doing with that dead dragon human hybrid, sir? Thank you, sir. Robot tootsies. They're all too close together. Thank you. I've made several cyborg versions of me in the past. And I really want to dabble in it, but there's so many different designs and I don't specialize in that kind of thing, which is why I would love to see another person draw. I would love to see another person draw me as a, you know, Borp. Signalis. I actually drew myself as a Signalis. Default. I don't know if I can find it. I think it's gone. I think it's gone forever. I don't think I'll ever be able to find it. Ever. I could have sworn it was in here. I'm tripping. I can't remember what it was called either. The file was probably called like Untitled Final 4. I'm so sniffly now. I forgot to take my allergy meds. Specialize in drawing in Hayzi? I originally wanted to be a cartoonist because I love cartoons, and I guess there was like a weird hybrid of like anime-ish stuff in there, but more of like a I don't know. I like. See, that's the thing, actually, Lizard. I really wanna. I really like how my style is going lately. I really want to develop and change my style a little bit. I really want to change it just slightly. With every new drawing, I'm adding something new or changing something new. Before February is when I'm going full hog on like back to full-time streaming. We're doing movie nights and anime nights again. I've been kind of absorbing art. And thus. Ugh. Oh, I think I gotta sneeze. Ah! Good night, stars. Rest well. Thank you. I wanted to finish watching season 2. Yeah, we watched Kaiju number 8. It got me interested in the show too. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. A false alarm. It was just a yawn. I watched The Goonies earlier. Classic. Thank you. There's a lot of like hyper stylized styles that I've been practicing and learning from. Like I've been pulling a bit from JJK, Chainsaw Man. A couple from my other like artist inspirations that I've been wanting to like learn from. Even like fast motion animation. Whenever February gets around, you guys want to know what my goal is? Have you watched any Gundam? Yes, I've watched a few Gundams. Iron-Blooded Orphans is my favorite. It's free. If you guys want to watch The Goonies, it's free on YouTube Movies right now. You can go watch it right now on YouTube for free. Hey, you guys. The fuck? Yeah, me too. I need to catch up on other animes in a bit. Why do I feel like my nose is constantly running, but like I'm so stuffy? Like it's like an oxymoron. What the fuck? Kitty. Oh, that reminds me. Did you guys me every day? Dude, I feel you. I gotta remember to like always take sleep allergy meds even while sleeping. Also, did you guys see oh no, I just have never-ending allergies that don't stop. I've had it for like a few years now. Eek. I need to add this as an emote on Twitch, and I haven't yet. I've been sleeping. What's that? True. Eek. I really I've also been looking into the realm of motion capture suits, and people demand the eek. Yes, I'll give you guys the eek. You're a pussycat, yeah. Eek. I keep seeing the normal eek on people's streams, and every time I see the emote, it makes me giggle and chortle. I'm like, I'm like, so now anytime I get scared in a game, I can be like, eek. Scared. Yeah, it's the Nintendo DSi camera theme. What a goodie, huh? You want a mocap shoot? Yes! I think it'd be a lot of fun. I wanted to approach Saria and Sidon, and I wanted to see if with their combined effort they can make a 666 Hayzi 3D model to look almost exactly like my design. If I was to draw something up with like an anime filter and everything, and I could use a 3D model again. Because Saria made me a 3D model some time back, but the thing is like, it's so differently styled that it's not really, you know, as fitting for, you know, streaming. So, plus it's got a nudity toggle, and I don't want to have a model with a nudity toggle. I've had a 3D model with a nudity toggle before, and it was a nightmare to try and like mitigate. Dude, Chogi, that's the way I am with this 3DS music I'll play here in a second. It gives me like Adventure Time vibes too. I remember me and my cousins like playing with this too, this song. I like the Xbox 360 avatar editor too. Meme maker theme. Wow, 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 wow. You just noticed the cat? Yeah, eek! Eek! Gato! Brrr, gato! Gato! Is it? No, that's not it. The fuck? I feel like 2015, 2014. This one. Anyone who owned a 3DS in 2011, 2012 will understand how nostalgic this music is. Meow. Hi, Agni. Deppa. Oh man, this is nostalgia overload. Oh man. Yeah, I eventually got a 2DS. Mine's around here somewhere. I don't know where I put it. It's packed away somewhere. Or it's here somewhere. I don't know which. I found the charger for it recently. And I have Legend of Zelda 3DS to finish on it too. A new DS XL, nice. I recently got a PSP and I've been addicted to it. I put it down a little bit ago though, because I feel like if I play it too much I'm gonna wear it down. I got a burp. Oh, I burped, but that's not enough burp. Burp. I had a DS Lite when my cousins got the DSi, and somehow it doesn't matter how it happens, whenever my cousins would get something like a DSi or something, me and my brothers would end up with it. It didn't matter how you know, it was games, it was whatever, somehow we ended up with it, and I don't know how or why, but I ended up getting a 3DS for, here, sorry, I'm fixing a smudge on my screen. I ended up getting a 3DS for Christmas because the night before, I got a 3DS game, and I was like, oh, it's a 3DS game, and then my mom and my grandmother were like, is that the game for your DS? And I was like, no, it's not, that's for like the new 3DS that just came out. It's not for like my current standing 2DS, or my current standing DS. And they were like, oh, we're so sorry, we'll have to take it back tomorrow. And I was like, sure, you'll have to take it back, sure, sure, and they were like, yeah, but if it doesn't fit your DS, we'll just have to take the game back, I'm terribly sorry, I'm really sorry. And I was like, not buying it in the slightest. I was like, oh yeah, no, it's okay, you know, it's whatever. And then I was like, yeah, okay, the next day I'm totally getting a 3DS, I think. Because me and my brothers woke up at like 3 or 3 in the morning, as we always did, getting up in the morning for Christmas. We got some coffee. My parents weren't down yet, and my brothers and me were looking at it, and they were like, "Hey, that looks like a 3DS game. Hey, that looks like a 3DS game." And I was like, "Hey, I think I know what that means." It was really, really sweet, and I adored it. It was the game I got the day before was Star Fox, by the way. Yo, Derpo, what's up? How's it going, bro? How was your stream, brother? We're talking about memory lane with DSs and how I ended up getting a 3DS for Christmas. And I loved that thing. I played Pokemon X and Y a ton, dude. Got sent to the back rooms. Hope you're doing good. I am doing good. I'm still a little full from earlier. I'm very burpy. The Voices of the Void. I wish I could play that game properly, dude. The game is so much fun looking. Day 1? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, man, it isn't the same. Like, I remember getting a flat screen finally one year after the year before of me getting a entertainment stand with Assassin's Creed 3 and the Family Guy video game and a bunch of other stuffs. Is there a proper way? I just can't play it. I don't know how to play it very well compared to other people. Really fine, although figured out. And again, signals still a blast. Should I have a dev come into the stream and show me? Oh, that's awesome. Shove my head into a hole. Oh no. I would love to play it, but I don't know how to do any of the frequency stuff. Nintendogs, dude. I was always a Pokemon person. I had a few games, but like I was always Pokemon. With the Game Boy at the bottom too. I ended up getting how do I describe this? I remember watching like Adventure Time in the background. I'd play on my 3DS or something, or like play like the 360 and stuff like that. But dude, I gotta tell you, getting Star Fox with the 3DS, dude, I played that game so much. I played Star Fox 64 or on the 3DS so much. I even got my brother to play it with me a lot too. But I ended up giving that that old 3DS to my brother because I have no use for it or anything, and I know he collects more retro tech, so he kind of takes care of it now. So. The camera on the 2DS too? Yes. Oh, on the 2DS? Nah. When I got a 2DS, there was like no need anymore. Like, I ended up getting, what was it? I'm drawing a fucking blank here. Oh well. I'm pretty sure I told this story before about how I got my first DS Lite. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl had finally just come out, and I would always sit in front of the TV screen. And I would see that Diamond and Pearl was out, and I was like, oh, that looks so cool, that looks so cool. And you know, my mom ended up looking up on eBay to see if she could find a used DS. And every day I would go out the window to see if the mail was there. Little Hayzi, little me, would have to wait every single day until my dad got home around like 3 something from work. Looking outside the front door down the road down the driveway at the mailbox to see if, and I lived across the street from like, I lived up on a hill where you could see like the entire town. So there was always hustle and bustle. And I ran, man, I cannot stop making noises with my body right now. God damn. I ran over to the window, hopped on and I remember specifically the couch being too big for me, so I had to hop on top of the couch and climb it, and then peek out above the couch to look down the driveway and see if my dad was there or if he was pulling in. And every single day, my mom would be like, "Oh, we'll see if we can get you one. Like it'll be a relatively used one, but you know, just keep an eye outside. Keep an eye outside as much as you can." And every single day for like 2 weeks, I did that. And then one day, I went to look outside, saw that my dad was coming home, and I didn't see the mailman or anything was there, and I was like, "I don't see the mail or anything," and my mom was like, "Yeah, the mail didn't come again. I'm sorry." And I was like, "Ugh." Little me turned around, sat on the couch. I was bummed. I was like, "Oh, I can't." And that was like, that was like, I think the day little me was like, "Okay, I'm probably just gonna wait a little bit and see what happens, and then if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it's okay. I'll just watch more cartoons." And then I sat down in front of the big giant entertainment stand in the living room, and my mom was like, "Hey, look over there." I turned around while she was sitting on the computer desk with the desktop. We had an old Macintosh, and I turned to my right, and lo and behold, in the doorway was my dad holding a Nintendo DS Lite Black with Pokemon Diamond, and that immediately shot my little child brain up into the stratosphere. I was like, "Oh, no way, what, no, what?" And I don't even think it was for my birthday. I don't think it was for, like, it definitely wasn't for Christmas, because this was during like the summertime, and I think this was after my birthday. And this was when we were getting ready to move too. I ended up getting not a used, that was just something that my mom said, a brand new DS Lite with Pokemon Diamond. I've never been able to lose that memory ever, nor would I want to. I will always keep that memory. I remember it so vividly to this day. It was such a good time. I think I gave my dad like the biggest hug ever, and I think I was quite literally bouncing with glee. I was like, I was like, you know how like in Smiling Friends or Pim's kids are like, "I love it, that was me. And then we unpacked it. I ended up putting in the cartridge, turning it on, getting it set up with my dad, and then I ended up playing it. And my first starter was and I had a Game Boy at one point. It was from a friend of mine, but it was like years before, and I was too little to really recognize what I was doing. And I booted it up, I started playing it, and I heard the Sinnoh region song start up, dude. I chose Chimchar for my starter. And hey, hi Bren, hi Konowu. And I played with Chimchar. And later on that evening, my dad was watching a scary movie. No, he was watching No Country for Old Men or something. He was watching something. Oh no, he was watching Brother Where Art Thou. And my Chimchar ended up getting poisoned. And it did like the whole scream, you know, thing whenever you move around while with poison Pokemon, and I turned to my dad and I was like, Dad, I think my DS is broken. And then he was like, wait, what? It better not be broken. What happened? And I was like, look. And then I moved it, and then it went brrr, brrr, and he was like, I'm not sure. And then I immediately went to the Pokemon Center and cured my Chimchar, and I was like, oh, it's all better. Hi Azura, what's up? Yeah, I always have a special place in my heart for Sinnoh after that point. It was always there was always those spontaneous moments of like also, hi Azura, I loved your Code Vein 2 gameplay earlier. It was a lot of fun. It was so sweet. Mwah. I ended up oh, what was it? I wanted to take my DS over to my buddy Pat's house so we could trade Pokemon, because he had Pokemon Pearl on a white DS, contrasting my black DS. And I was like, oh dude, it's really the opposite and everything. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool. And when it was working, yeah, I feel bad. I heard the game was kind of glitchy. Oh, it's okay, Keishan. Catch you later, homie. I'm so burpy. From tacos earlier. Oh yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, catch you later, homie. The goat. There were random instances where my dad would do that for me, and I'm really upset that my little collector brain didn't trigger on like keeping some of these things. I still have my Pokemon Platinum collector book with all of the routes and all the tips and tricks in there. It's missing like 30 pages, like the top cover, the back cover, and a ton of the Pokedex entries, because I drew in the Pokedex. Whenever my brothers would go out and pretend to play Pokemon, we'd be like, okay, this is your team, this is my team, let's battle, and that sort of stuff. And I ended up having pages like that, but the entire book is pretty much there still. But I was watching other kids on the bus play Pokemon Platinum, and I was still with Pokemon Diamond at the time, and every time I played a Pokemon game, I played it to completion, like, multiple times, because there was nothing else I could do in it once I got to a certain amount of time, you know? I've had so many different, like, Diamond runs and Platinum runs where I've gotten shiny God Pokemon from, like, my friend Pat. He had another friend who, had a jailbroken, not jailbroken, but, like, a cheat engine Pokemon game. So we would get, like, shinies from him. So at one point, I had, like, a shiny Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus, you name it. Throw out of my GPU or scary potential issue. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't too much of a pain in the butt. Here's hoping it was just the game and not your PC being silly in a bad way. I hope it's something that's easily fixable, Azura. That sounds like hell. I hope it gets fixed for you. I'll be trying again tomorrow. Yeah. If it does end up having something scary happen to it again, I'm sure we could try to find a way to help get it fixed. I'm terribly sorry. Aw, I really do hope it gets fixed for you soon. Did you ever get a legitimate shiny in Pokemon? Yes. In a couple of games. And Let's Go Pikachu, I ended up getting a shiny Dodrio, which I leveled up to 100, which is currently in my on my current Switch right now. I need to move it back into Pokemon Home because there's a bunch of games that I moved from all my games, including Legends Arceus, onto Diamond and Pearl remake. But back in the day, where the odds were like 1 in 8,000. What was it again? It was a flying type. I think it was a Pharaoh. I used a Pharaoh in like all of my earlier playthroughs, or in my my later playthroughs of Pokemon Diamond. Pharaoh, thank you. What was it? Oh yeah, Platinum. So other people were playing Platinum on the bus, and one day my dad was like, "What was that game that you wanted?" And I was like, Pokemon Platinum. It was the new version of Pokemon Diamond that you got me." And so we went to GameStop one day, and my dad brought a brand new copy of Pokemon Platinum for me, wrapped and everything. And oh man, when I tell you I played the shit out of Diamond, dude, because you know, I constantly did a bunch of runs. Platinum, it was over, dude. I ran that cartridge through hell. I played it every day. I looked up strats. I made sure to remember routes for Pokemon. Dude, it was Jover. Like, that poor cartridge, man. It was over. I brought it with me to the store. I brought it with me to my grandmother's house. I brought it with me to my friend's house. I brought it with me every time I visited, like, aunts or uncles. I brought it everywhere. While I was in the living room watching cartoons, while I was in the bedroom doing whatever, it was, you know, I played the hell out of that. My cousins eventually got a DS as well, and same with my brother. And they ended up getting their own version of Platinum. So we would, like, battle with our own Pokemon. It was a lot of fun. I ended up convincing my one brother to get Pokemon Battle Revolution on the Wii, because we got a Wii one year. And I feel really bad for that, but we ended up playing Battle Revolution and stuff like that too, which was really cool. They enjoyed it too. Super Mario Bros. Wii, hell yeah. It was like that later on too. There was another instance where it was back in like whenever Xenoverse 1 came out. I think it was like 2014, 2015. It was after high school. I know, it was during the summertime in between high school. And if I was 15, I don't remember when Xenoverse 1 came out. Whoa! Bless me. My dad was going to Walmart, and I was like, "Hey Dad, do you think you can maybe look in the game aisle for me? Like, there's this game called Dragon Ball. It's this game. Do you think you'd be willing to pick it up for me in any way?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll go see if I'll have a look." And then he just came back with the game. My jaw dropped. I was like, "Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it." So I ended up playing Xenoverse for quite a while. It was a lot of fun. I told him, I was playing this game. I was like, I'm so bored. I beat all my other games. Mario Kart Wii. I only ever really played Mario Kart Wii whenever like teachers in school had it. You know, like it was a reward or something if kids were like doing good or something. We would play like Mario Kart in class. That was only the real time that I got to play it until I got a Switch. God, I cannot stop burping, dude. I'm gonna end up getting hungry again. Oh man. But yeah, no, it was good times. Your school was awesome? It was not. It was not. There were multiple teachers throughout my life that were like, "Oh, you guys want a reward? You'll play like Just Dance or something, or Mario Kart Wii." Yeah, no, my school, you know what? We had a lot of bad stuff happen in our school, a lot of scares. But the people were just awful. Even the teachers, like the teachers were just awful. I think, ironically enough, the only real person I truly cared about was my principal. My principal was like the chillest guy ever. He was so cool. Dude, I would love to do a community Mario Kart night, but I don't think anybody has Mario Kart on I don't have a Switch 2 or the new Mario game, so Enrolled on a Game Boy emulator on my phone and ended up getting a level 100 Blaziken. Unfortunately, the phone got destroyed. Yeah, be like that for real. There were only like a couple of teachers that I really liked. The fuck? Yeah, Mario Kart 8. I have Mario Kart 8 as well. It's so terrifying. Dude, I've had a number of principals who were like snobby assholes. And then I got to high school. And yeah, that principal was so cool. He was actually involved with like school stuff. He was so cool. He was so cool. He even tried to convince. I feel so bad, oh, dude. Cringe memory unlocked. No. Oh. No. I ended up, whenever I was early starting in animation, my tech teacher let me have a laptop for the summer to practice animation. And whenever the next year came around, my principal came into our tech class and there was an animation festival and he was like, you should do it, come on. And I was like, no, I'm too shy, I can't do it. And he was like, come on, you can do it. And I was like, it's peer pressure. And I was like, should I do it? I don't think I should do it. And then I didn't end up doing it. It was me and another student who were interested in animation. So. You shy? Yes. Yes. Dude, I was a totally different person in high school. I was an immature person who didn't know anything about the world. I thought I knew everything about the world, but I didn't. The fuck? Dude, I'm still very shy about things. In one more year, I'll be out of school for 10 years. That's so weird to think about. Or different in their teens. Dude, I was such a... no, I wasn't a shithead in high school. I mean, I was selfish in a lot of ways, but... like... I just didn't know how to navigate anything. It was so awkward, which I guess is the quintessential teenager behavior. You could have been in an anime plot. You could have had it all. Dude, don't say that! No! Dude, there were so many instances in high school and early college. I ended up leaving my first college because I rushed into it too quickly. And I ended up meeting a lot of really cool people. I met a lot of girls too. But I ended up meeting a lot of people there in like the short time that I was there. Until I went to my actual animation college. Dude, I have so many regrets. I have so many regrets from that time. So many times where I wish I was smarter. I was just a child. I acted like such a baby. Warp. Dude, I'm so embarrassed with how I behaved. Both with how I presented myself, both with my priorities and my relationships. I was such a naive, one-tracked mind. Oh, dude, I was so cringe. I'm glad that I can look back at that and cringe at that, because that means that I've gotten better. Because I didn't think she was into me, and my friend told me years later she totally was. Dude, okay, I had a crush on this girl for fucking years in school. Years. I'm talking like when I moved to this new district, because I ended up getting held back a year in like 6th grade. So in 6th grade when I moved to this new place, there's this girl that I saw, and I was in love with her, dude. I loved everything about her. Everything. We didn't hang out or anything, but we had like and this is the confusing part. This is the fucking confusing part. I don't get this. I don't get it. Okay, I don't understand. But as we grew up, you know, I developed feelings for this girl, right? And as time went on, like, and this carried over into my college years too. I don't know why people do this. They'll expressly show interest in you, right? Like, poke you, say hi, giggle, whatever. And then the second you're like, was that a signal? Was that a signal? Do I act on this? Okay, alright, I'm gonna act on this. And there were so many instances where me and this other girl were like within distance or it's so cringy, or where we would be in a similar like we would say like a thing or two to each other, right? Like it would be like 1 or 2 words. And I don't know, there were some times where I would be perfectly normal around this person. We would share like 1 or 2 words and be like, that was interesting. And they'd be like, yeah, that was kind of crazy. I was like, yeah. Like it was a perfectly normal interaction. And then it would lead to nowhere. It would lead to actually nowhere. And then, oh dude. And then there were other instances where like, one day, at like a football game, this girl that I had such feelings for was so kind to me and so nice to me, and was doing flirty things to me, and I was like, oh okay, well maybe I will. And then as the next 6 years through high school, or like the ending of middle school going through high school, like oh my god, I would have these like moments where it's so bad, dude. It's so bad. And I never acted on the, well, I can't say I never acted on it, because I would have friends kind of like try to help me get the scenario to where I could talk to them and you know, interact and like admit my feelings to them, but they never gave me the chance. They always ran away. And no, but here's the thing, is that she was expressing interest, but every time the thing came up, she would run away, and then I would get really self-conscious and be like, oh, was I weird? I think I was really weird. I think, what did I do? Am I a freak? What? I think I'm a freak. And like there was an instance where I walked up to her and her group of friends, and one of her group of friends was a project friend, or was a project partner of mine. And then in the middle of us talking about the project, I looked over and went, oh hi. It makes me want to die every time I think about it. And so I walked away, went upstairs, and it was, oh, it makes me want to die. It's so embarrassing. And then I get to college, and there was another girl that I had met. I ended up meeting a really nice girl whom I dated a bit, and it was like a weird Catherine moment where I had to choose between this girl or this girl, and they both expressed interest in me, except the one that I did want initially date, like, she was expressing interest, but every time I made the move, she would like back off, and I never understood it. And then I ended up dating this other girl who was very sweet and nice, who I definitely didn't treat right, and I regret that to this day. And come to find out, after I had left that first college, I went back and visited, because my older brother was still at that old college, so I went to visit him in his place at that old college. And I ended up meeting up with that girl who liked me, but who backed off a little bit, so I could never tell if she really was into me. And then come to find out, she was into me the entire time, and I was like, oh, well, okay. Well, damn. Don't go anywhere anyways. Dude, I was just done, man. I was so sick of it. I was so done. Like, I didn't want anything to do with that anyway. Oh, and, this is weird, too. So, like, I ended up moving in with my brother in 2018 into this place. It was like a half house where like half the house was our neighbor, half the house was ours, and there was like 5 people living in it. There were 2 dudes who were gamers. Me, I got like a Harry Potter closet room. My brother, and his roommate got like the basement. And this other girl who came in. And dude, okay. There was this one girl who was staying with us, who was completely my type. Completely my type, okay? A little bit more on the shorter end, short black hair, a little bit more adventurous, and, I had shorter hair, okay? I had shorter hair. And I ended up, my older brother was big into he's gay, by the way. He was like the partier, right? My older brother. And this one girl who I really liked, I wanted to come to our Halloween party, who ended up not coming, and then just completely stopped talking to me after that night. There were these other girls who were there, and one of them was a roommate in the house, and it was the short black haired girl, but she also had a friend who looked almost identical, but except blonde hair. So 2 girls that looked almost exactly the same. Oh my god, I'm so cringe. I feel like I'm not, okay, look, I don't have autism. I don't. I was tested for it multiple times. But I do have ADHD, which is a form extended from, if I'm not mistaken, from autism. But the thing is like I used to go on walks because it was nice. I lived in a residential area where people were walking, doing their thing. I would put on earphones, right? I put in my earphones and walk down the street. I get home and nobody else is home. Nobody in the apartment is home. But this girl and her blonde hair counterpart, and they're chilling in the living room. I'm sweaty and stinky and gross. Because it was hot and I had a walk. I walk inside, I go to make myself some food. And they come into the kitchen and sit at the table, watching me cook. Dude, I was like, oh no, what is happening? I was like, they come into the kitchen and they watch me cook, and I was like, is this happening? Is this happening right now? Is this, like, I'm sweaty and gross, and I just got back from my walk. Don't get me wrong, I'm still pretty fit, or I was pretty fit. I'm a lot more fit back then than I was now, but, like, dude, oh, thank you for the resub, great, thank you. Dude. Thank you so much, holy shit, 11 months! I didn't read that till now. Oh, abort, excuse me. Thank you so much, great, I appreciate it, thank you. Dude. Fucking 11 months, you're a homie, thank you so much. Dude. That's the thing, right? They were just chilling in the living room, and the living room was connected to the kitchen. So while I was cooking, I couldn't see them. So they came into the kitchen. Dude, Dude, I feel like I passed on such a huge opportunity. I feel like I passed on such a huge opportunity. Dude, I feel like I passed on something so huge. Like, I feel like after I was done making my food, they either went somewhere or I went up into my room. And, dude. But the thing is like, why are fucking humans like this? If they want something, just tell me. Like, why do people do this? It's so annoying. Where they're like, teehee, I don't know. Like, so are you into me? Are you not into me? Like you both are, you're definitely expressing interest because you're sitting there looking at me while I'm cooking food. Like I'm game. Yes, no, and then the second you say something, they're like, ew, no. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, if you have interest, open your mouth. I can't read your brain, I can't read your mind, your thoughts. Must have been the most uncomfortable cookie session ever? Dude, it wasn't I was excited! I wasn't uncomfortable at all. I was like, oh my god, this could happen. Oh my god, points fingers together. Oh my god, this could happen. They're both looking at me. I was like, ooh. And dude, they were hot. they were very attractive. They were definitely out of my league for sure, though. It's bullcrap, dude. It sucks. I learned the lasso way too late in life, dude. It's like, I feel like if I had the confidence that I had now back in the day, or the know-how back in the day, part of me would have had a much more stronger urge to be like, so what are you two up today? Like, I don't know, make conversation. Because I think I said some things, but me with my stupid, like, I think I was like 20, brain ass was like, hi, what are you doing today? No, not like that, but like, I was like, I hope you guys are having a good day. I cleaned up after the Halloween party, the one day, and the same girl was like, you know what? Someone would be very lucky to have you. You're cleaning up after everybody and everything. That's pretty fucking cool. And I was like, thanks. Dude, it was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. Like, cause dude, I'm not kidding when I say, when I say, they both came out into the living room. One sat at each end of the table, was talking, and then they just looked. You get your ass back in the game. Oh, you were playing with Vaughn? I was gonna suggest playing Rivals with Vaughn, but Ragos, I literally said it earlier. I was like, I don't know what Vaughn's up to. I don't know if he's playing anything. Did you not hear me? I would have played sooner. Damn, Ragos ignored me earlier. He just joined. Oh, Ragos ignored me earlier. Playing with him. Oh, I see how it is. My friends don't want to invite me to play games. It's fine. I guess they'll just play without me. It's totally fine. I got on, so nah. They ain't my type once around. Dude, I legitimately think I had a chance. I did. I legitimately thought I had a chance. But the thing was, like, if I did end up getting with those two girls, I was inexperienced already, and I stank. So I immediately went and got a shower after I was done eating. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't think it would have gone anywhere. I smelled too much. I went for like a hot walk too. What's the topic of discussion? Me blowing it with people. Or humans specifically not expressing interest when they should express interest. Like, just be open and honest about your feelings. If you like somebody, approach that person or become friends with that person and try to be, like, know that person more. Don't be like some of these other people that I've grown up with in the day who are like, you're nice. I think don't touch me! And they would run away. Like, are into Musk though? I don't know, man. Seize the day, dude, is like, I don't know, nowadays I'm not particularly too into like hooking up. I've been there, done that. I'm good. I'm more focused about my work now than I think I ever been. But dude, it was like that my whole life. And then come to find out down the line, like one of the girls that I ended up, oh wait, I already told that, yeah, she ended up liking me, and I was like, what the fuck, why didn't anybody tell me? Nobody tells me until it's like too late, and it's like, whatever, bro. You know, after that point, it's like, whatever. You know? I ended up, talking with this one really nice girl who was a friend of the family for a while. She was nice. I kind of wish that I ended up dating her. She was too good for me. I think it was nice. Looking for true love? Yeah. Well, true love is arguing and bickering with a person that you can stand and adore, and you work through problems and compromises together as a team. I have not found that yet. I've tried. I have not found that yet. Expressed interest in me and wanted to come visit and stay the weekend with them. I was basically too chicken shit to go and got in my own head. See, that's the thing. I definitely have gotten too scared or nervous to approach a girl. Or even a guy in some cases. I've been too afraid. And, you know, come to find out, they've been into me. You know, now that I think about it, I think that's how I've dated most of the people in my life, was that they were into me. And that made me want to be into them, apart from a couple of outliers. And I developed feelings for them. Every time I'm friends with a girl, and if I developed feelings for them, I keep it to myself. Yeah, no, that's another thing, is being able to... this is an interesting topic. If you like somebody, right? If you genuinely like somebody and you have a long-standing relationship with like a woman or a dude, whoever, which if you feel more comfortable in that friendship but you want to go beyond that, sometimes it is better for them to just not know. But if it's torturing you, like you're up at night kind of shit, then you should at least be like, have like a heart, like sit down, be like, have a heart to heart, be like, look, I don't know where these feelings came from. I'm not going to act on it. I just wanted to be open and clarify with you about these sorts of things. Like, you're my homie, you're my friend. I don't want to, you know, but I'd rather vibe, and that's totally fine. I would at least be open and be like, look, these came up. It doesn't mean anything has to happen. I'm still a homie. We're still homies. I just want you to know, just to let you know, because I trust you, I haven't been with anyone those like 7 years. Dude, that was me a year and a half ago. I hadn't dated anybody in like 7 years either. And that's fine. Honestly, I think the best relationships are the ones that just happen. You're not seeking it out. I think they just kind of happen. Yeah, you bicker and you fight, but you work through it as a team. It's when the opposite side refuses to cooperate is when it's not a team effort. You like guys? I thought you only liked women. No, I've dated men. The last 2 people I dated were dudes. I got like no one to really date ever, but I'd rather vibe you. I have to worry about rejection. Everybody does, homie. Everybody worries about rejection. Everyone, man. It's like the shot in the dark mentality, you know what I mean? I never saw myself as a person of worth loving. I think everybody thinks that about themselves after a point in time, Ragos. I feel like everybody hits that point where they're like, oh, whatever. You know, if it happens, it happens. Which honestly I think is the most natural form of it. I think it's whenever you find somebody just randomly, you know. I think that's the most authentic and more real type of relationship type shit. Or never. It'd be like that, bro. Some people don't find love until they're in their 50s. Excuse me. But yeah, no, you are. Everybody is worthy of a partner. Everybody. Even if you don't think you are, everyone is. There's somebody out there for you. You just haven't found them. There's like almost 8 billion people on this planet. You can find somebody. If there are monsters out there who are psychopaths that have a partner, you can find a partner. It's just gonna take some time. Hate each other but stay together. Some people do it for financial stuff. Some people do it for taxes. Some people do it for the children. Some people do it for family. There's a lot of reasons why people stay together even though they hate each other. I believe you said you was poly? Nah, I'm not poly. I dabbled in something like it. Not for me. The only time I'd ever do it is if I had 2 people who knew each other, liked each other, and genuinely showed interest in each other just like they showed interest in me. That's the only time I'd ever do poly. My last ex told me a lot of red flags, but I had asked her to tell me they were, and she said there were too many to list, and now I'm like, the fuck is wrong with me? Because people have stuff wrong with them. I think it's working through those problems with each other that really helps them show. Like, I'm a calamity. I have a lot of things wrong with me, but I'll be open about things that are wrong with me. The only thing in a relationship that I don't like is whenever the other person tries to tell me what to do. It's one thing to be like, you know, to bring me down a peg. I love that. I respect that, and I'm okay with that. It's another thing for somebody to parent me. I don't want my partner to parent me. I don't think that's necessary. It may not be your fault at all. Yeah, exactly. Some people just aren't meant for each other. I just don't want people coming in and out of my daughter's life and causing trauma because their mom is essentially abandoned since around 8 months. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Yeah, no. You'll find somebody. From what I've gathered from people that are much older than me, it's that you'll eventually get somebody. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you'll find somebody in the field. Maybe you'll find somebody doing the most random shit ever. But, you know, it just kind of happens. My last relationship was like that, and it was really nice, but my work got in the way, and I needed to prioritize my work. Simple as that. Been in a streak with exes with a ton of red flags, made me wonder what I tend to up with. It's also taste and type. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, you know, there's gonna human beings are complicated. You're gonna have to work with that person. You can't just like get with somebody for their looks or for like a part of their personality, and the second they have their trauma or the second they have their issues, you just think they're a red flag and leave them, or vice versa. You gotta be willing to work with that person, you know? If you truly liked and cared for that person's personality and who they are as a person, you would sit and work with them. Now, if they're a psychopath, that's another story. But, you know, yeah, see, Sonic Bro, it's similar with that, where you're just kind of like, I'm okay with being alone, I'm being my own person. I need to figure out my own shit before I can focus on being harmonic, because it's more than just hooking up. It's being harmonic and spending time with that partner. Right now, I can't afford to do that. you guys are meant to push, and like you said, Shinku, you're meant to improve and hang out with each other, and you know, you're supposed to lift each other up, you know? Oh, itchy. Yeah, you're doing the best you can in Eskimo. You're doing the best you can. Like what Chungus says, like, it's never easy, bro. It's never easy. I'm not a parent, and I know it's incredibly challenging. I've had so many moments in my head watching just other people be parents. Some of the people that I grew up with be parents. And I want to be a parent one day, but I couldn't do it right now. I couldn't. For some people, that's their way of life. That's what they wanted out of their life, is to be a parent, and I respect that, but I can't do that. For the man that I am, I doubt that I would ever find anyone who I would like, and that's fine. Honestly, if, like, focus on yourself more than anything. Unless you find somebody who fits that piece, then focus your energy on that person, but until then, I cannot stop burping. Oh, man. Well, no. Well, yes. You have to be willing to work with that person. If they are a psycho, then, I mean, that is what it is. You split. It is, you know, it is what it is. I've had a number of people in the past where, dude, I had one person in particular who, I dated, who lived like 2 hours away from me, and I was over at a homie's house at 3 a.m. in pitch black darkness. She calls me and was like, hey, can you like come to my house and like hang out with me? I'm like, I'm at a homie's place right now. Like I'm not going anywhere. I don't have a car. I didn't drive at the time. And she was like, you could like walk. I'll send you my address. And I was like, nah, all right, goodbye, good night. Dude, she was psychotic. Yeah, that's why I recommend if you date somebody, wait like a year. Don't immediately start like, don't go full hog immediately. That's a bad idea. Has this turned into a TED Talk or something? No, we're just talking about experiences. It went from me talking about my past experiences and cringiness with ladies and relationship stuff. I wish I could be a dad one day too. Then you'll be a dad one day. You just gotta wait to meet the right person. You never ever want to rush into anything, ever. It is such a bad idea. That will put you through hell. Don't ever do that. Don't. If you see somebody and you're like, damn, she hot, and then you start dating her because she's hot, like, you're a fool. You're an actual idiot. So we're a family now? Yeah. I grew up with a single mom since elementary with a younger brother on the spectrum. I can never imagine how she tried so hard to do. Was she a nurse? Yeah, man. Also, I'm sorry, Chungus, you had to go through that kind of responsibility, dude. And I'm sorry for your mom as well. Like, she sounds like an incredibly strong and proud woman. I didn't think you would ever want to be a parent. Yeah, that's really beautiful. You're very much. Oh, thank you, Lizard. Yeah, I can imagine being a parent. There's some things that I would do differently compared to other parents that I've seen in the past. But like, obviously my parental instincts wouldn't kick in until I was actually a parent. So until I get those pheromones and those other things, like I'm never really gonna truly understand until I become a parent myself. So very strong mother indeed. That's why I've been lurking, and that's awesome in Eskimo. I think it's good to like you said there in Eskimo, those moments, those nights where like everything is chill, everything is fine, everybody's quiet, vibing, having a good time. Like, you stay in, no school tomorrow, maybe put on some popcorn or something to snack on, watch a movie, chill, maybe play a game or two. That's what my dad did with me and my brothers. We would play like Mortal Kombat 3 on the TV while we were all playing. We would get like pizza or something and all just chill. That was it. We would just vibe. We would just have a good time. My dad's friends would come over. We'd watch a movie or something and get like popcorn. You know, Don't put your dick in crazy, dude. Yes. Oh man. A lot of people told me I was crazy for a while, and in some ways they were right, but I wouldn't say I'm crazy. I'm just learning like any other human. Like I'm learning, I'm adapting, I'm learning my faults just like everybody else. You don't see me brandishing a knife or pushing or punching somebody. No. I'm just learning. In high school, I did have a partner, and I was very happy in a relationship because people, anxiety and not knowing a lot of people, I actually ruined that relationship. I've ruined relationships for something similar to Sonic Bro. Warp, excuse me. I think you would be an awesome mom. Oh, thank you. I would definitely teach my kids some things differently. I would definitely teach my child different than some others. But I would love to have my kid to have their own freedom and express their own ways of freedom, as long as they were safe. Yeah, chill dad vibes for real. Cool anime mom. Oh, thank you. I cannot wait till I'm a MILF, dude. I can't. It gonna be so good. It gonna be so good. It gonna be so good. Classic line. Yeah. The good kind of crazy? I can be the good kind of crazy. Whenever the moment calls for it, sure. Like, you know, for those kind of moments. I could definitely be crazy. Sorry. You're good, Ragos. Buff little shit. Yeah, brother. I want my kid to be like an anime protagonist. Not bullied or anything, but like, I want him to be like a Jotaro, except without the delinquency. A strong, well-mannered man who protects others and is willing to kind of stand up for his own will and protect those who are smaller than him. Lord of the Rings is difficult to find animes appropriate for her to enjoy. I feel that, bro. I feel like I would indoctrinate my kid to be like, but this cartoon, but this game, you know. Catch you later, Leroy. Best of luck on your college work. Gotta teach him to stay on the payload first. Okay, bro. I gotta teach them not to C9. He's a junior just running around. I thought about names actually recently too. Every now and again the thought of child names comes into my brain. What I would name my kids. Part of me really wants to name them, if I have boys, Dante and Virgil. Really, really bad. Akazuya Mishima. Yeah. What's crazy anyway? I don't know. Someone being unhinged. But I hope I could be a good gamer dad one day as well. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. That's how my dad was for me. I got to watch my mom play Sonic on the TV a bunch too, which was pretty sweet. I would chill on her floor playing like Cartoon Network Flash games on our laptop while she'd be playing Sonic on the TV. It was pretty cool. And my mom doesn't usually play video games that often, but she plays very specific games. It's really nice seeing people that don't play games play games. Pain is by having them watch Berserk. My kid will not watch Berserk for a while. I'll let them watch like Cowboy Bebop, and then once they're getting into their teens, then they can start watching shit like Ghost in the Shell and, well, they can watch Ghost. I watched Ghost in the Shell when I was like 9, bro. It's fine. I watched all kinds of shit when I was younger. I didn't watch Berserk until I was in my teens, and thank fuck for that. You know, it'd be because at that point I was into like gore and metal and shit. It'd be cool to have a gamer mom and you 1v1 the bully on Fortnite. Yeah, I've tried Studio giving movies at least the appropriate ones that she lost interest in media when she was younger. I personally, me when I was a kid, I love cartoons and animation. I love stuff like that. Dante and Virgil, yeah. I'm working my way down the chat, so I'm a little delayed. This kid's getting bullied. No, what? Dante and Virgil getting bullied? dude, hell no. Those are so awesome names. I went to school with a couple of Dantes. If I was to have a daughter, I would name her V. That'd be cool. Yeah, they're gonna fuck up the bullies. True, Ragos, true. Sorry, I'm delayed. I'm going down the chat. This is really nice. I'm loving reading your guys' responses. So I'm a little delayed myself. My kids are growing up with DBZ and Naruto. Dude, 100%. 100%. You know what's weird? You know what's really weird to think of? 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, I graduated high school. Now, if I would have had a kid, which some of my classmates did, in their senior year of high school, my child would be 10 years old right now. Which means that in another 8 years, which is also gonna fly by like crazy, they're gonna be 18. God, I didn't think about that. No wonder time flies so fast. No wonder, dude. Parents must have it how fast time travels. Heavy metal in my early teens, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I played a lot of Guitar Hero with my dad. And I had my dad and his friends to think of. My dad and his friends partied a lot. My dad had his own bar in the basement and everything. It was really cool. I get to learn and see a bunch of things that my parents grew up with. Like even though I was born in 1998 and I grew up with early to mid 2000s stuff, which is still amazing, by the way. I still love all that. Like, I grew up with a lot of hand-me-down stuff, which is pretty awesome. I got to experience a lot of the 90s and 80s stuff. His name's gonna be Jason. Nice. If it was a girl, Maya. I thought, you know what, Ragos? I wanted to name a girl child Maya too. It was gonna be Maya and Haley were my two names. 10 years ago, I was 23, bro. It'd be like that. If there is any down of your, I don't think anybody is properly prepared to be a parent until you're actually a parent. That's something you kind of just have to learn. I feel like we're getting old, yeah. And I wish I had a kid like everyone else did from high school. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. These past 7 years have been a blur. Yeah, man. I feel you. If it started in, okay, I graduated in 2017, and from that point forward, everything just got super slow and then fast, super slow, then fast, super slow, then fast. I'm to be like a kid, because it grows up so fast. Yeah, man. I feel like if I was to have a kid, time would move even faster. I feel like a kid is like a ×2 life speed buff, you know? 10 years ago, I was 16 playing Paladins in my room on a Friday night. Good times. What was I doing? 10 years ago, I was... Well, I'm 27 now. I was 17. Playing like... let's see, that was 2016 at the time. It's 2016. The presidential election shit was going down. Vines were booming. Twitch was really popping off. I was playing a lot of Xbox games with my homies. I was playing a lot of Destiny with my homies. That's what I was doing 10 years ago. Kind of interesting how you're 2 years behind me. It is interesting. A lot of people were like, oh, you're, you know, are in like our mid to late 30s, and it's like, oh, that's cool. And I'm still a babby, apparently, to some people. I'm 27. I'm not young. I'm young, but I'm not, you know, I'm not old either. Despite the name I chose, I'm terrified to be a parent. I think any parent is terrified to be a parent, you know what I mean? I feel like the journey of being a parent, you know, I'm behind you. Since 2011, graduated. God's. The amount of people asking me what I was, yeah. Old is 60, yeah, I agree. Wait, you know what? Hold on. Stay right there, everybody. I was going to like get my mom to see if she had any perspective on something like this as well, but I have to pee real quick, so I'll be right back. I didn't mean to leave the semi-deep conversation. I had to use the bathroom and ask my mom a thing or two. Okay. Thank you. I'm in my prime. I'm in my prime. See, there were a lot of times where I'm like, oh man, 21 was a good time, but I feel like 25, yeah, that was a good piss. I wanted to see if my mom was available to ask any questions, but she doing stuff. How old? Fuck! Next time you see your mom, Dapper of the Say Stuff Homie. What the fuck? Yeah, perhaps. Ooh! Souls just sent me a video. He got his new place. Let's go. But yeah, I would love to be a parent one day. What? Music after Rivals. Thank you. I put it on in the background, and this is the kind of music I feel like, Ragus, where it's like you can kind of just sit it on for a while to forget that it's there. Yeah, I'm sure my mom would be totally fine. My younger brothers are crazy like that. They would totally get my mom used to it for sure. My mom used to be the football mom, and my dad used to be a coach, so they're totally they totally understand. Yeah, Sybil's got his new place. Oh yeah, it's huge. He sent me a video. I'm looking at it right now. Damn. Damn. You want to be a parent one day? May I ask the reason why? I just think I'd be a decent parent. I wouldn't be the best parent in the world. I definitely would make some mistakes and something like that, but I would love to see a little me running around. And I could try to help them go through the rights and wrongs of what I went through and try not to make the same mistakes, you know? But right now is not the appropriate time. I feel like maybe give it like some more time, and I need to be more established with me. And then, you know, one day. Party at Sybil's? Oh, I think he's talking to me in the video because his hand like pointed up. I'm gonna listen to this right now on stream, just because I'd like to be a parent in the future too, yeah. One day. I know my instincts are telling me that one day I would like to be a parent. I don't want to be a parent right now, and maybe one day I won't be, but like, you know. What's Swivel saying to me? That's Swivels, you can hear him stepping. His little feet tapping on the. He's opening the door. He's got a bunch of nacho chips on the floor. He's got Doritos everywhere. He's smearing his hand on the wall full of Cheeto dust. And he has a ton of Mountain Dew in the tub. He has piñatas everywhere. He just closed the door on the little short men that he keeps in the closet that are mining for gold. He's in another room.
The box.
He pointed at a box in his closet full of tiny green men. Ooh, his setup looks good. Yo, his setup looks really good. Cool. That's awesome. I'm surprised he has the box. That's awesome. He's fully moved into his place. I'm proud of him. That's awesome. It kind of sounds like he's in the garage. Nah. His place is empty, so it's like you should keep in mind that fertility decreases with age. Yeah, but I mean, I'll be fine. I'll be just fine, I feel like. What an interesting place to put a washer and dryer. His washer and dryer is like in his closet in his room. That's such a weird place. That's so weird. Yeah, I got plenty of time. What the fuck? The place is pretty big and spacious. It's gorgeous. And then Swivel's devilishly laughing. What the fuck? Why is the washer and dryer in his bedroom closet? The place looks fantastic. I'm really proud of you for making it. Awesome job, Swivels. Also, why is the washer and dryer in the closet? Ow! I tugged on my headset. Moist room. That gonna be one more. Oh wait, one moist room. I tell ya what. Tell him to get stuck in the dryer and yell step bro. What the fuck? Why? My fault? Yeah, bro, what the fuck? I'm telling him you said that. I'm screenshotting this actually. Wait, I already said it. Yeah, of course, Sonic Bro. Catch you later, homie. Have a wonderful evening.
No. Wait.
Regular show skins? I did see those. I talked with a homie about those a few years ago. I wouldn't mind snagging them. It kind of makes me unsurprised at this point who's in Fortnite, but I mean, it's my boys. What, he's in the jar? Nah, bro. I feel like I could put Vaughn in a jar and kick it down the street and it'd roll. It'd go. It'd go. And then Vaughn would be like, I like this. This is my heaven now. And he'd be like, help me, step bro. I can't get out. Yeah, man. It's true, Vaughn's like 3'7". You know how, it's actually kind of ironic. Vaughn has been like 6'5" ever since I've known him back in middle school. I'm gonna grab you by the hair before you get kicked off. Man, you gonna do nothing. You gonna do nothing, you small. There's Swivels. Ragos, look who it is. Big man, yeah. About people I have never interacted with in my life. No, Ragos, you're right. He's like 2'3". Kick off the pool hair, yeah. Swivels, I didn't show them the new place, but I played your audio. I hope that was okay. And your devilish laugh of going hee hee hee. Also, why is your washer and dryer in your bedroom? That your room is gonna get so damp. The humidity is gonna be insane for whenever you have to wash laundry. Also, your setup looks really clean. You got the bed. You got the stuff everywhere. I'm proud of you. I hope you didn't just click on the stream and click off. Whatever Hade Hazel was half of it? Nah, bro. I remember in middle school I used to tower over you and push my thumb into your head and be like, heh. And then you'd be like, oh. No, I gotta leave. Don't leave. No, don't go now. Don't leave now. Makeshift sauna. Yeah, honestly, Mildew City. I'm sure there's insulation somewhere in there. You thumped his soft spot? I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to say it. Bro was looking at his washer and laughing devilishly. True. I was so much taller than you. I would spin you on my fingers like a pencil, and you were so tiny. Vaughn, I used to put you on my little Beyblade spinner and then rip it, and then you would go twirling around like the school desk. It was really funny. The teacher used to yell at me because I wouldn't let him get in on the Vaughn spinning. So the insulation will get wet and create even more mold and mildew. Yes. Would you use Hayzi like a tactic? Bro, no. Imagine art of Vaughn like moving a little me side to side while doing a kickflip of me spinning. That would probably wouldn't be too hard to animate. It would probably be like 4 pictures and I put into a video editor or something. Rubber band and fling you across the room into the projector. Bro, no, I would take Vaughn, right? And I would put him inside of my dead mouse hat and tie it up and then spin it and then throw it at the teacher, and the teacher would be like, hey, hey, and then throw it back at me, and then I'd let him out and then put him on my tiny little car toy that I had in the back of the room hidden from everybody. The Hulk and Wolverine team up for rivals. Yeah, I used to hold Vaughn on my pinky finger and then fling him whenever I got bored. He'd be like, no, not again, and then I'd like fling him. They'd be like, alright, I'm done with it, I apologize, and he'd be like, he'd be like, shaking his tiny fist rigorously at me. And I'd be like, how dare you? And then I'd put him on my finger and fling him again. Yeah, use Vaughn as a Monopoly game piece. I used to accidentally think he was my headphone jack, so I would plug him into my phone thinking he was that, and then he would like, and I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, and then I would grab my actual headphone jack. I kinda don't, honestly. There's a bunch of people from high school who I'm honestly, I am perfectly okay with never knowing anyone else from high school ever again. I sat around a table with a bunch of people who were kind of like me, sure, but honestly, it's whatever. There's only like 2 people from high school I genuinely like could care to talk to nowadays, but apart from that, not really. I mean, unless a couple other people would be willing to like meet up and talk. Apart from that, it's like meh. Intensify adorably, thank you. Hazy noises, oh, those are Vaughn noises. Excuse me, those are Vaughn noises. What? I hated high school. People in high school days were terrible. People were very, very awful. I liked some of the roominess of my high school. I didn't really like it too much though. But people were just assholes. It was really rectangular when they were tiny and make them for my thumb drive. I used to grab little Vaughn and origami him into a paper triangle and then football fling him through a makeshift goal and go, ah! I hope. 3 guys and 3 girls, yeah. I used to football fling Vaughn, which just fell. Oh. People would hide behind Hazy. I know 2 people that would hide behind me. I was more of a ghost in high school. I didn't really do much. All I did was like date and draw and be in and do gym. I loved high school food though, by the way. I know that sounds really like epic and cool, where it was like, oh, I used to just date and draw and stuff. It wasn't. It was a very awkward and weird time. And what was even weirder is I would like get through these, I would get in these weird situations, right, where I would say something, and then someone out of nowhere with zero context would walk up to me from the side and be like, "What? What the fuck did you say? What? What?" Like some actual morons, actual brain dead idiots. Would just like, and it was always the popular clique too. They would like walk beside you, hear some shit, and be like, "What? You're a fucking, what the hell?" And then you'd be like, "Dude, just leave me alone." I place Hayzi in a lunchbox and leave them over summer break. Dude, that would kill me. I would actually be a piece of beef jerky. Bro, I would be a shriveled up piece of meat. I would be like, I wouldn't even be around. Are you really tall? I'm 6'1". Yeah, I hated people in my school. They were just fucking rude. And they never took the chance to get to know me, so they were immediately just like, "Oh, you know, you're just rude." But it was funny to have you admit. I didn't admit anything. All I said was that I would be shriveled and dead and dying. That didn't mean that I would be admitting to it. Vaughn would be like a little grape that would get stuck in between the fridge. And then his little hand, his little raisin hand would like peek out from the side, and then the house cat or dog would walk by, go, and he'd be like, "Ah!" And he would crawl back behind the thing. He would crawl back behind his little village behind the oven. People we knew in middle school, high school were dicks. Dude, they were just rude for no reason. Like, I would be running by someone, say one thing, and they'd be like, "What did you say to me?" Thinking I was talking to them, like some actual Neanderthals. It's like, bro, was I even looking at you? No. Like, bro, you're not even in my conversation. Chill out. I'm a ghost, man. I don't interact or talk with you ever. Chill. Yeah, people think I'm small, dude. I'm not. I'm 6'1". I'm not the tallest in the world, but I'm tall. Now I remember how there was this one asshole on the bus. And we scrapped the next day. We were best friends. You know, there was somebody that picked on me on the bus, and the second I clapped back at them, they weren't mean to me anymore. We would just kind of. I kind of wish that I had befriended them. They were a jackass to me, but I kind of wish I befriended them. You give off shorty energy? Bro, hold on, I'm tweeting this. Hold on. Hold on. Do I give... No way! Hey, what up, Jess? Jess, do I give off little person energy? I had to pee. What did I miss? Tiny one. Stop. I'm not little. I may be little. I'm not little. Excuse me. Dude, honestly, I would unironically trade some of my height to be smaller. Short queen energy or just small? Short queen. I don't know, something like that. I would get rid of some of my height to be smaller. Dude, I would love to be, like, picked up. I think that'd be awesome. You should ask people on Twitter how tall they think you are. Well, I already posted saying I'm 6'1". No takey backsies? What do you mean? You have a little problem? What do you mean? You give me 5'9" to 5'10". I'm 6'1". Yeah. It's all in the legs, man. I have really long legs. I have really long legs. Oh, bless me. Yeah, I used to show off my legs all the time whenever I did camera streams. Whenever I move to whatever place I'm going to next and I have my own private room again, I'll do more IRL streams and show you guys my feet. He's actually 4'5" and 2/3 of a grain of sand. Vaughn is literally the size of a grain of rice, okay? I could literally put him in a rice cooker, he'll soften, and you could put him in a little bowl and you'll never understand, you'll never know. Dimitrescu? I'm not built like Dimitrescu, unfortunately. I'm built like Marceline. If that makes any sort of sense. I was looking quickly on Twitter and I looked at Zen's post and Zen's post says, I played a game and decided to turn on group voice. Immediately when we fight, player dies and screams, I'm so sick of this fucking game. I'm shoving my controller up my ass. And I heard the Holy shit. Holy shit! I'm so sick of this fucking I'm shoving my controller. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I heard the mic explode. Let me just get a different thing. Oh my god. I'm crying. Oh my god. Holy dude, hold on. Look. Oh, fucking look. Oh, that's cool. If I type in the group chat application, it puts my message in both chats. That's cool. Holy shit. I'm so sick of this. Fucking shoulder of my ass. I can literally hear the angry gamer in my ear, dude. That's really, yeah, dude. And I heard the mic explode and they disconnected. I'm so sick of this game. I'm shoving my controller up my ass. Holy. I don't know. She just mentioned that she was in a group game of some kind. Lego piece size energy? Bro, Shiji. Why? Yes, you do, mistress. What the fuck? I would trade some of my height to be oh man. Good boy story. Damn it, GG! Not gonna lie, you too? What do you mean? No, I don't, brother. I swear you were 5'3". I kind of wish that I was. I love the thought of being picked up. If I could be picked up, it'd be cool. But I'm just too tall, bro. I'm just too tall. I'm 6'1". Nonsense, still pick you up. People have to be bigger than I am to pick me up. Unless you're smaller than me and you're just strong. You get picked up, that's true. You should do the picking up. I can pick people up, it's just... What if I want to be picked up? You should do the picking, yeah. Bro, I know how tall girls can get picked up. True. I'm waiting for my body to fill out even more so. I feel like when I'm in my mid-30s, my body will fill out like even more so. Like I'll go through my final stage of evolution. Determined individual, thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are so nice. You guys are so kind to me. Yeah, I gotta. You know what I'm saying? Gotta. In the middle stage, yes. I feel like when I turn 30, I think my next design is gonna incorporate some of those traits. Even though I'm only 30, you know, it's gonna be pretty good. I'm not old! I'm not old! Only 30. I would only be 30. That's pretty young, still. Final stage of evolution doesn't imply that you'll be more hornier. I mean, not really. I mean, that time in me's kind of done and gone. Wait, how are you 30? You said in 2 years. I'm so yeah. When I'm 30, I'll be 30 in 2 years, and tomorrow. But I was 30 yesterday, so just ripe. Yeah, exactly, dude. Age to perfection, brother. I like how I still kept the eek right here. Athletes enter their prime, yeah. Not me. I'm in my prime. I think you're just wise enough to like hit that point in your life where you're there, and then, you know, I am cultured indeed. You're very, very cultured indeed. You guys are all pretty cultured, I must say. Oh, Miss is so sweet. Miss is so sweet. Oh man, so goddamn cool. Yeah. Is when your metabolism took a shit. I won't lie, I feel like mine is slowing down a little bit too.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I want IRL friends too, bro. All my IRL friends moved away, and I moved away from some of them. I want IRL friends that I can touch and feel, you know what I'm saying? I can touch, you know? I could I could touch and squeeze. But it's just an age, it's just the most idiot of the nature. The best one. Yes. Yes. You know, as I get older, my love for older women only grows more and more. Because it's gonna get to the point where I'm gonna be at the age And it's like, oh, well, I can't exactly call them, you know, because once they hit like grandma level status, it's like, I'm good. You know? I'll like plateau. Experience enjoying time hanging with friends, IRL. Just online gaming. Yeah, I feel like that. I mean, there's been a number of cases where I've had a lot of fun going out, but like, they were very short and very fleeting. They weren't very long. And every time we would go out and do something, we would be like, you want to do something? Yeah, sure. And then we get out there and like, so what do you want to do? And they're like, I don't know. That happened last time I went to a mall. I went with crew, I think 4, maybe 3 or so months back. And we ended up getting like smoothies and hanging out at a mall. And it was interesting going to hang out at a very public mall, where people were still going there and doing stuff. Them gilfs, that's true, that's true. It just depends on who, you know. I like to go above my age bracket, buddy. I like to go above, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but there's just something about older peeps that are like, oh, they're more experienced than I am. Hesitant to meet people online IRL. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way in some ways, you know. Loud, never again. Look, I can effectively say the last 2 people that I've dated were like a good 6, almost 7 years older than me. No, I'm tripping. More like 5 years, something like that. I don't know. There's just something nice about it. I like it. It's cool. 6 or 7 years older? Oh, okay. My brain. My brain. Oh. Yeah, insane music timing. Good night, an Eskimo. Chungus. Oh man, I can't stop sniffling. Guys, none of my homies want to hang out with me. Guys, none of my homie want to hang out with me. None of my homie want to hang out with me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And none of my homie want to hang out with me. Oh my god. Oh man, what the fuck? None of my homie with me. None of my homie with me. Nobody with me. I hate why you didn't accept my friend request on Rivals. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize, but there's you can see my other teeth behind my mouth there.
Skill issue.
You're blocking my teeth! Excuse me. Yeah. You can see. Oh, I got paid! You know, I could finally afford that, the new Hayzi outfit that's been sitting dormant for forever. Is the haze okay? Yes. Yes. I agree. I wish the Switch had music too. I'ma cut you, Vaughn. I'ma cut you. I'ma cut you. I'ma cut you. What is he doing? Let us be quiet and observe. Oh. Observe, huh? I'm observing you. You know what I wanted to do ever since I saw Neanners do it? I want to make a Carl from Aquatine Hunger Force Fugi. Hey, what's going on here? What the fuck? What the crap is going on here? What? Caffeine. I actually do have some coffee here I need to drink because it's from earlier and I didn't finish it. What the crap's going on here? What the fuck? Yeah, of course. Look, the strangest things just come to my brain sometimes, man. Chug the coffee, dude. That will upset my tummy. That will upset my tummy so much. He's like, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll just put my hair on it. Hey, what are you talking about? Hey, and I can have like the hands like come up and do like the thing where they come up and they like forget about it, you know? Maybe for anime night we'll watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force. What an anime to come back to. Have you guys seen the alternate Hayzi design that I ended up making? So the 66 design is a part of my brand now. But I don't want to leave my I came up with this design before the 666 one, and I don't want to leave my VTuber design in the dirt or anything. Plus, I already got the art done for this. Let me try to find this. Yeah, I don't want to upset tummy. Every time I chug coffee, it gives me an upset tummy. I've tried to do it multiple times in my past. It is no bueno. What the fuck? Beep 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 beep. Beep. Yeah, that'd be a crazy anime night. Let me see if I can find this design. I should have a screenshot of it somewhere here. I still have screenshots of of the Neanners video. Oh, okay. So I got like a Indian massage dude on my YouTube playlist one day, and I was like, I'm curious about this. Let me look at this. And this guy made one of the silliest faces ever, and I screenshotted it. Would you guys like to see? Hold on. Oh. I'm fucking dying. Oh, dude, I would totally, I could just like that. Yeah, he's gonna. It's so funny. I love it so much. I knew when I saw it. I had to screenshot it. I had to. Oh man. Alright, let me see if I can find that alternate Hayzi design. I had the art somewhere and I don't remember where I put it, but... Oh yeah, there's still that Tech Ninja outfit that a design that I came up with too. All these, if I eventually become rich in the future, will be like... will be real models I'll eventually get done in the future. Oh hey, I found Vaughn being a menace. Me too. That's fun. Him being a silly weird man. Let me see. The fuck? I could have sworn I had it somewhere here. Okay, there's the design, but where's the sketch? I don't want to show the model, I want to show the sketch. Is it? Open. Yes, this is. What do you guys think? This is actually art that I got done back in June. I got the art done back in June. Now that I got paid, I could, I'll have to see if the person who rigged this model is still open to it. Because I asked them like way back when in June. I don't know if they're available now, but... it's, introvert. Yeah, long ass hair. Dude, you don't even know. I ended up extending the hair a little bit longer. And the hood actually goes up in the art, by the way. Yeah. Casual outfit. I'll ask them after stream. Yeah. I think it'd be really cool. I will have to find the actual file. Thank you. I actually have a little mini animation for it too that I would like to just like ship out with it. I think it'd be pretty cool. I think it'd be pretty cool. You know? You know? You know, I'm getting kind of hungry. We were just talking about design stuffs. How hungry? Very. Like a horse. Passed through already? I mean, no, not really. Not really. Hehehe. Hello, Thigh. What are these numbers? What? What? Oh, thank you hit that sync. I appreciate it. Muffins? I haven't had a muffin in quite a long time. Don't worry about it. I gotta worry about it. I'm the streamer. Silly. Silly stinky. Silly stinky head. Silly stinky head. Poo poo head. I can still piss. Mouth movements of the Hayzi truly are fascinating to observe. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, true, Ragos. I don't know. Brain melts as always. WADHD. It's true. I had no plans on what to play tonight either. I was just kind of like, hop on stream. I was like, okay. Fish. Fish. A yapping and chatting. True. True. It honestly could have been a Wyvern Whispers today. I mean, I guess it technically still could, but I'd have to change like the... Nah. Wyvern Whispers have a particular energy to them. It's been a while since I just sat and talked with you guys, you know? Like this. They didn't involve some gimmick. Or, I wouldn't say gimmick, more like... I don't know. Have you heard of Half Sword? No, I have not. My ear itches. We've had a very deep conversation so far. It's been enjoyable for me. True. Innocent gems on the wrong things. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, thank you for the head pats and Eskimo. Thank you. Check it out. It's on Steam. Let me have a gander. You said Half Sword? Half Sword. Oh, I've seen Voice Critical play this a little bit. Is it a Half Sword? Is a physics-based medieval combat simulator. Arms and armor. We are not afraid to show the brutal nature of medieval combat. Is it like a roguelike? Watch the stream, so I'm doing good. Hell is Shinku. I might heat up some tacos here in a minute. Kinda hungry. Just like fighting, it looks it looks cool. Big update on the 30th. Maybe I'll wait to play it on the 30th then. Once it gets a big update, I'll play it. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? You know, I did get that boba horror game. I never finished it, or I never played it. The buff. Barotrauma got a new expansion? Barotrauma got a new expansion? Oh, I've been hearing about High Guard a lot too. Chungus. Oh, good wave. Wait. Good wave. Yeah, I thought there'd be something neat out of it, but I was wrong. It's heard people talk about it, it just sounds underwhelming. Yeah. I completely agree. Oh, great, now that I started yawning, I'm gonna keep yawning. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it looks exactly what it would be like, you know? Like, it looks exactly like it was supposed to. I'm trying not to. It's the music. The music is doing this to me. You know, if Vaughn didn't have to go to bed for work, I'd be down to play Overwatch. But Vaughn's gotta go to bed, and he's playing Marvel Rivals, and he's gonna have to go to bed for work tomorrow. Yeah, over mid. Those motherfuckers. I convinced Vaughn to get back into the game, and now he convinced me to get back in the game too. And now I think about playing it from time to time. No. Can't sleep yet. Not yet. Can't sleep yet. I have too much gaming and other things to do. No. I can't allow that. No. No. Winnie's hole. Oh. I cannot fall victim to the sheep. Oh, is Dual Corp out now? I played the demo, but I never got to play the actual game. Did you guys just hear a voice or what? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping? I think I'm tripping. Okay. We've gone beyond ADHD. The voices. So Dual Corp is out now. I'm losing it, guys. Oh my god. Can't believe it. You know, the Lego Fortnite Survivor gameplay, I really wanted to play that on stream at one point. Because they have Ninjago on there, and it's super chill. And nice. It's super chill and nice. Super chill and nice. Super chill and nice. It's super chill and nice. It's super chill and nice. It's super chilling. What if you did hear something you didn't when it's nighttime, so I didn't hear anything? Oh boy. Oh boy. So there's probably something lurking within the shadows of the garage right now. Probably something lurking within. I still need to play the rest of the Bleach game. That I'm saving for a whole other stream though. Any other Lego video games? Yeah! I played Lego Indiana Jones and Batman. I'm currently playing Lego Batman on my PSP right now. Pretty good. The sleep paralysis demon comes. What did you guys think of High Guard? Yeah, I got a PSP recently and loaded it with games. It's so cool. I didn't even seek out Lego Batman. I got a new memory card that was huge, and it had it on, and I was so happy. High Guard, I feel like, has a lot of potential. It's a fun game, but I feel like it needs. It's the new, or not High Guard. I'm cringe. Hightail. Hightail. Sorry. Howie. Tired. No! Don't point and laugh at me! No! No, I'm not tired, I swear. You don't give off tall energy, small bean aura. I wanna be smaller. Hi, ZX. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. What the fuck? Even Yomi's like, yes, so what the fuck? I'm a give you my height. Don't test me. I wanna be short and picked up easily. Not too short though. Hightail's a lot of fun. I do like it. Not short energy, very different things. I could be a silly tall person, I think. Oh, thank you, Sync. You're 6'1"? Yes! What the fuck? Everyone's surprised. Go to sleep? No! Exactly, bro. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I took a nap earlier and it made me tired. Ugh. I don't like, oh man, I just saw that the Queen of Hearts skin for, like hair bun outfits like that. I wish they would be more wild with it, you know? But yeah. You're 6'2". Oh, I see, I see. Man, I am kinda hungry. Are you guys okay with this being a little bit more of a shorter stream? Is that something you're okay with? That gives me a chance to to eat and go lay down and stuff. I feel bad because I started so late and I didn't stream yesterday, so I feel like I'm losing less and less time with you guys, but that's gonna change in February. In February, I'm gonna be around you guys all the time. I'm going back to the full-time schedule. I'm just gonna be able to hang with you as long as possible. Fuck yeah. You the pussies. Yeah, I'm going to be around a lot more. It's just February is in a few days, so we're gonna be able to spend a lot of time together here soon. And I think it's gonna be a great. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go eat, pass out for the rest of the evening. I need to stop getting tired at stream time. I keep being up for the first half of the day and it's pissing me off. And then I have all my energy in the first half of the day and not for whenever I stream. See me. Oh, thank you, lovelies. It was a nice little chat. I liked today. It was awesome. Hazy raid. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I adored every minute of it. It was so fun. We're gonna raid into Velvet, who's doing some yappy sins. I promise in February we're going back to the full-time things, and I'm gonna try and have some fun little exciting things for you guys for whenever it is time to have fun. Please go say hi to Velvet. She's wonderful. She's really sweet. She's also doing just a yap stream, I think, at the moment. And then she's gonna play Rivals and then Silent Hill. So I'm glad I got to talk with all of you and hang out with you guys today. Again, I'm so sorry it was so late and it's such a short stream, but I promise we're gonna be able to chill and vibe. A whole night of yap? Yeah, thanks you guys. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. Tomorrow we're probably gonna do some gaming, so keep an eye out for that too. And yeah, I can't wait to show you guys what I'll be cooking. I got paid, so I need to go figure out which project to focus on first. Yeah, it was a good stream. Oh, thank you, Lizard. Thank you guys. Thank you all of you for vibing and chilling with me today. It was such a blast. Thank you, Lizard, as well. You're quite a sweetheart. Yeah, I love you guys. Mwah. I'll catch you later. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. I dare you. Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. I dare you.